So, do you want to introduce us to Allie?
Absolutely. So I am playing Allie Vera. She generally just goes by her name. She might use AV every once in a while. We've met her before in Cataclysm Crew. I am playing her as a Nova. So I think when we last saw Allie, she was in the Saber facility being trained and monitored.
Yeah, I think that was CC issue 5.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
So since then, she started doing light field work for them, and when there was the demon incursions in Faces, she was put full force out on the streets, and she ran from from a terrifying demon, and ended up breaking in through the window of a a nice mansion. And when she got in there, there was just boxes and boxes of those the white boxes for comic books. And she started flipping through them and realized that these were the comic books of Moon Harbor.
Absolutely incredible.
So with Allie's previous abilities to manipulate media and project media, her realization that she's in a comic book kind of raised her to the point of manipulating reality. So from there, the storyteller came home because this was his collection. And she was holding the comic book of her breaking in through the window. When the storyteller turns, there's that tense confrontation, and we got this panel of her accidentally ripping the comic book in half, and we just saw a storyteller rip in half, turn to a panel, rip in half, and just drop. And she freaks out, and from there eventually finds that she could jump into the comic panels before, and she tackled herself and hid herself from the storyteller coming home to stop herself from killing him.
It's comicception.
Yep.
That's absolutely wild.
So the main thing she carries around is that comic, the pieces of that she has, but she often has just other random issues of Moon Harbor on her. But when she really, really needs something, she can grab boxes from there and really dig through back issues.
God, that could just go so many different ways. This is going to be wild.
I'm super excited. So going down the look, Commander Allie is, I'm going to say 15, 16, somewhere in that range. I think her age becomes a little bit ambiguous, because I think after this point, she spent some time jumping through back issues, testing out her powers.
Yes, the old time traveler who we don't know how old they are anymore.
Yep.
I love that trope.
But she is a woman, uses she, her pronouns. She's black. She has dark curly hair, and her normal wear is a hot pink t-shirt that on the front says, ask me about my comic collection.
God damn it.
And when she started, the first comics that she started appearing in her new form, she had just bright green jeans. But the artist who was assigned that soft reboot tried to give her straight hair that she really hated, and she started wearing just really elaborately patterned green jeans because she knew they're really hard to draw. That was her protest on that. And she's fairly short. She's 5'4".
I love that so much.
She's my favorite player character that we've ever had.
I told you I was excited.
What about her costume?
That is her costume.
Perfect.
She is pseudo on the run from Saber. So how she's been hiding from Saber, just because she kind of abandoned their program. And I think there was a moment where she realized Saber can't have this power. They can't know that she can alter all of reality. So where she's been living is, those dramatic panels when the hero has to leave their home and you get the door closing and you get that last panel of the empty house.
Yep.
That's where she's been living. Just different heroes' houses that she jumps in through those panels because she knows they won't be home.
Oh my God.
Under the abilities for Nova, I don't think any of them truly fit the source of her powers, but I think the source of her powers is one I'm writing in that says comic books.
Cosmic energies, cross out the S, comic powers.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
And honestly, that just totally fits a Nova.
Mm-hmm. What do you want me to go through next?
What flares did you pick?
I took Reality Storm, Constructs, Move, and Elemental Awareness. And I think we've introduced enough Novas, I don't need to read those. But I'm excited to just comic book theme the hell out of them.
I'm so ready. Yeah, and I feel like you said at one point that she has like conversations with the editor?
So the backstory questions I haven't answered, I think, are who outside the team helps you control your powers. And there's an editor of Moon Harbor that just really likes this character. So she has conversations with like the editor's notes.
I love that so much.
In the world of the comics, can other characters see the editor's notes, or does it look like she's just talking to herself?
I think it looks like she's just talking to herself.
Oh,
Like,
perfect.
I think there's a world where she may be able to like unleash her powers to rip an editor's note into visual reality, but I don't think by default.
And that would probably immediately give away a whole bunch of stuff.
Right.
God, can you imagine Max finding out that he lives in a comic book?
Oh,
Oh
my
my God.
God. That would go so badly.
Oh,
Cool. Yeah, I think in terms of introducing Allie, we're good.
I am super excited.
Same.
Moon Harbor Heroes is produced by Anthony Sheets, T.B. Huth, and Elliot Peterson, and edited by Anthony Sheets and Sean Geddes. Anthony can be found on Twitter at IcyNewYear or at icynewyear.com. T is a theater artist and educator in the DC area. She can be found at T Huth Playwright on Twitter or TPHuth94 on Instagram. Elliot can be found at Elliot Elen, ELLIOTYLEN on Twitter. Sean can be found at The Crumpit, THECRUMPIT on Twitter. Moon Harbor Heroes is played using Masks: A New Generation, written by Brendan Conway and produced by Magpie Games. Our logo was designed by Beautiful Beasties. She can be found on Instagram at beastly.doodles or on Patreon at patreon.com/beautifulbeasties. The music in this issue is Black Vortex by Kevin MacLeod. This issue is GM'd by Elliot Peterson. Allie Vera is played by Anthony Sheets. Lighthammer is played by T. Huth. If you want to get a hold of us, email us at moonharborheroes@gmail.com or find us on Twitter at moonharborcast. If you enjoyed this issue, please leave us a review on your podcatcher of choice or tell a friend. 5-star reviews and word of mouth are really the best way for us to keep bringing these stories to more people. If you'd like to support us financially, check us out at patreon.com/moonharborheroes. Supporting us there will give you access to bonus issues each month. And thank you for helping us save the world. We'll see you next issue.